Well, good morning, everyone. It is Saturday morning, and here are the ribs. Here's my slow cooker. I just woke up, so I'm probably sounding a little rough. Yeah, so yesterday, Friday, we were supposed to make this. We didn't end up making it. I had some errands to run, and the day got away. So I'm going to make them tonight, or today. And I'm going to slow cook them on low all day long. So, I think what I'm going to do is, if we were going to eat them as ribs with barbecue sauce, I'd only make half of this because we won't eat the whole thing for a supper. But we're not going to do that. What I think I'm going to do, well, I guess it's what I decided to do, is I'm going to cook the whole thing. I'm going to cut it up in parts, and at the end, when it's all done, I'm going to debone the ribs, and I'm going to make them into pork tacos. So once I debone all the meat off, I'll season it and make it into taco meat. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and open it up, cut them into portions, and get them in the slow cooker. All right, so stay tuned. Be right back. All right, so I got my ribs all cut up into portions, and they're all seasoned up, bottom and top. And I just basically seasoned with seasoned salt, black pepper, and onion powder. And in the crock pot, I put just a tad of water on the bottom with a couple of beef bouillon cubes just to give the water some flavor. Okay, so I've got my crock pot on low, so I'm going to throw these in. It's already preheating, so it is a windy morning out. We're supposed to get 1 to 3 inches of snow today, and so far it's just been rain trying to turn into snow. Alright, so okay, I've got the crock pot full of the ribs now, so I'm going to cover that up. And let her cook. So I'm thinking on low it's going to take about 8 hours or so. So, alright, stay tuned. Alright folks, so the ribs have been on slow and they've been cooking for about 6 hours now, and they are ready. I just checked them, but I want to show you. The lighting's a little off, but yeah, if you look, that just tears apart. And some of the bone here, some of the bone has slid off already. I could probably let it cook for, I mean, look at that. That's just like tearing off really nice. But you know I gotta taste that. So I put a can of El Pato sauce, which is something I use on a regular basis when cooking Mexican food, and I've put it in some of my videos before. So here, I'm gonna taste this. That is good. That meat tastes really good. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is just take out all of this, put it in a bowl so I can debone it and get all the meat separate, and then put it back in the juice. Okay, so stay tuned. Okay, so I got all the ribs out of the slow cooker, and here I go tipping a bowl again, watch them all slide out. But you can see a lot of the bone has just fallen off, so that's how tender they are. The meat has a really good flavor to them. So what I'm going to do now is, the juice that's in here has a lot of little, just a lot of little stuff in there, but I want to make sure I get all the bones out. And I tried scooping a lot of it up with this spoon, but what I'm actually going to do is run the juice through a strainer to catch all the little pieces. Alright, so I have a pot here, or a saucepan, and I have my strainer that I'm just going to hook over it. So let me get some pot holders so I don't burn myself. These are my Christmas pot holders. See my snowman? Got my snowman pot holders. I got 2 of them. Snowman. I love snowmen. Alright. I think I got these last year. Alright, so excuse if my arm gets in the way. But I'm going to, actually, what I'm going to do is take out this bottom part here. That's stuck in my way. And I have more room to move here. All right. All right. That worked really well. You can see that this caught a lot of the small stuff and that the juice is just down there. Don't see that any particles went through. So I'm just going to take a spoon or something and just mix that up so the juice flows through. You can hear the juice falling through. All right, so you can see what I'm left with is just a clump of stuff there at the bottom, and I'll sift through that. Maybe there's some salvageable meat in there. So, all right, just gonna put this to the side here, and you can see all I have in there is juice. So good to go there. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all this rib meat and debone it and make sure all the bones are away from the meat, and then I'm going to put it back in the sauce here, and then they'll be good to go. Okay, so stay tuned. I won't put you through the boredom of me deboning it, so I'll be right back. Okay, folks, so I have deboned the ribs, and this is the meat, and it has a really good flavor to it. So I'm looking forward to the tacos. All right, so in here I have the red juice, which is el pato sauce, and the juice is made from the ribs itself. And I'm just going to throw the meat in that juice. All right, I'm just gonna mix the meat all into the juice. And our kitty cat is letting me know she's hungry, even though I just fed her. She says that doesn't matter, feed me again. So So Glenn is not feeling well right now. He's taking a nap. So we'll probably eat tacos a little later on. Hopefully he's hungry. So what I think I'm going to do, I have the tortilla warmer going right now. So I think I'm going to have just a little taco so I know what it's like. All right, so stay tuned while I get my taco together. Okay, folks, so there you have it. Pork tacos from the slab of ribs. So this is a food pantry meal because the ribs obviously came from the food pantry, the sour cream came from the food pantry, and the cheese came from the food pantry. So this is food pantry pork tacos from ribs. So the only thing we bought were the tortillas and the lime juice. I actually wish I had some real limes, but I'll settle for the lime juice. So I'm just gonna, you know me, I like my cheese. Gotta have some cheese. And I'll have some pork with that cheese. There we go. Can never have enough cheese. I'll just sprinkle some lime juice on it. It's already going to be a little messy from the juice from the pork. And a little bit of sour cream. But you know what? The best tacos are messy. Whoop. So yeah, I hope Glenn feels better later, that he'll want to eat some tacos. He's just not feeling well right now. All right, there you have it, my style of tacos. Thank you all so much for tuning in to this video and watching me make my tacos from ribs. This is the first time we actually made tacos from ribs. So, and like I said, that rib meat is really good. So, all right, thank you so much for tuning in, taking that time out of your day to watch my video. I hope you all have a good rest of the weekend. Remember to live life, be good to yourself, and be good to others. Until next time.